Can you speak a little bit more to that and how that treatment has gone, and if you've found when having that diagnosis, has
Mhm.
your treatment been positive or have there also been issues?
So far with that diagnosis, it's been pretty positive. I think uh so when my psychiatrist decided to, kind of test it out by obviously giving me Adderall, uh, I think obviously the process of diagnosing me, it was like there are two types of ADHD. There are like multiple types of ADHD, but it can manifest differently. And oftentimes, what manifests with girls is the inattentive type. So you don't find that the girls would be as hyperactive, so it's hard. It's not as noticeable. And my psychiatrist felt like diagnosed me with um, that version of ADHD, and so he prescribed me accordingly because there are different types of medications that you can take to treat it depending on how your behaviors manifest or how your ADHD manifests, I guess. And it's been pretty my experience has been pretty positive. Like ever since I started taking ADHD, I've sorry, not ADHD, Adderall. I've I do feel a little bit more like myself, a little bit more in control of my life. And right now my dosage is really low for my body weight just because I'm just starting out on it. But I do feel a significant change in my life where things are clearer. For the first time, I feel less hopeless, I guess, or less anxious about the future because I'd constantly be like, for most of my life, I've felt, this fear of failure because I feel like I have to work twice as hard to do whatever any normal person can do with less effort. And it just made me feel like I was just inherently bad at things, I guess. And just being able to really see that it wasn't me all this time, that it was just something that was out of my control. It was, a health issue that can be treated, has really it's just been very positive for me, that. And I mean, the whole process of getting a diagnosis was really difficult because before this it was often like because ADHD can often look like PTSD. It can look like, just a lot of anxiety. It can look like OCD. So I was diagnosed with OCD for a little while, but that didn't quite fit. The medication didn't help. And obviously going through, receiving all these different diagnoses and having to test out what fits and what doesn't, and being able to, also self-care throughout that with those diagnoses in mind. It's been a struggle, but being able to find something that works finally has been pretty great.